Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. I am your co-host, Joss. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading. So take what's yours, don't steal what's not. Let's get started. So last night, I was taking Sam out. Sam is my puppy brother. If you've seen any of my older videos, he's in some of those. But anyway, I was taking him out last night and, looking up at the sky, and the moon she had like this rainbow halo around her. And I heard halo of promise. It was like that's what it looked like, a rainbow, a haloed rainbow. So I just want someone to be encouraged that whatever God has promised you, you're going to receive it. God's word will never return void. So once God has put something out into the earth, into your spirit, into your soul, once God has spoken something to you or over you, it's done. If you are a Christian and you are familiar with the Bible, even if you're not a Christian, if you're just, a religion or, a spiritual scholar and you know about the Bible, you know that God made a promise to never consume the earth in water ever again. That was his promise to human beings. And a seal to the promise was the rainbow. And so the rainbow is a signifier that God's promises still ring true. So I feel that it's just very important that somebody know, believe, understand, trust that whatever God has spoken over you, whatever God told you was going to be delivered to you, was going to be given to you, you're going to receive it. That maybe, some kind of, message or signal that, maybe you need to do some sort of ritual tonight, tomorrow night, or the next night, because the original or the actual first day of the full moon in Leo is actually today. And so, maybe you need to do something in order to be able to just confirm your trust in the promise, because there's no need to confirm the promise. Once God has made the promise is the promise. That's it. And God will not go back on that. But maybe in order for you to put it out there, to God, that you trust, that you believe, that even though you may not be seeing evidence of whatever it is right now in the physical world, you are still believing that the promise is still going to come to fruition. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm distracted. I was trying to turn the music down, and then I end up changing it, and then, oh Lord, it's just too much. There also may have been, some heavy feelings and some purging going on amongst some of you. This is a time where, you may be feeling more powerful, more energetic. Your strength may be up. You also may be feeling more childlike. So, you may be trying to enjoy things that you did in your childhood. Leo is a very playful energy. And, I'm not sure being honest, you know, what the full moon in Leo really represents. But Leo, you know, the zodiac itself is, you know, strength and power, but also playfulness. If you know any Leos, they got jokes, and they play all day. So, you know, they're serious, but they also have a very playful and jovial side to them. So, you know, maybe someone's promise is that you're going to be feeling lighter. You're going to be feeling better. You're going to be stepping into more powerful spaces and places, and being around people and situations that will allow you to stand in your strength, and for you to showcase who you really are, especially if you are a business owner. I'm feeling like there are some business owners that, you know, you may have been waiting a while for some things to kick off for you, and I'm feeling like this is a part of that promise. So anyway, I just wanted to say that for whoever that's for. Not sure if that applies to anyone, but if it does, congratulations. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. You have Sky Father, trust in the unknown, and Summer, bask in joy and light. The Sky Father was on the bottom, so, you know, maybe by the summer, you're going to be seeing the promises start to come to light. Trust in the unknown is what I was saying. You know, trust God for the promises. You know, knowing that whatever God said, that's what's going to happen. It's just how it is. We have Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So, you know, someone may have been giving you advice, or, you know, assisting you with how you can make some changes for yourself to be able to heal something that may be going on with you. Possibly something in the physical, or something spiritual, something maybe emotional. Since this is green, it could be something with your heart. But be open. You know, I think sometimes we tend to ignore advice or suggestion because we don't necessarily like the messenger. And, you know, if God can use a bush to deliver a message and speak to someone, then God can use anyone. A bush, a donkey. You know, don't discount the message because of who's delivering it. Summer came out, bask in joy and light. So yeah, definitely by the summer, some of you are going to be seeing, you know, some things come to fruition. And then we have Sage, be devoted and committed. So continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. You're on the right path. You're taking the right steps. You're following the direction of your guides, your angels of God, and you're being led in the direction that you need to go in order to achieve what it is that you're wanting to get to. Now, it may not look like or feel like you are on the right path, but you are. I think that this is definitely a message that someone needs to be more open-minded and open-hearted. And then on the bottom, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So, yeah, you have to be okay with letting people have it. Don't argue, don't fuss, don't fight, don't try to prove anything. Because at the end of the day, you'll be vindicated. And they'll see that you were right without you ever having to say so. We spend entirely too much time trying to prove to humans in the flesh what we already know in the spirit. It's not necessary. Two of Wands Yeah. There's a move that someone wants to make. You may be in separation from someone or something that you want to reconnect or come near, and you're figuring out how you can do that. The Empress, this message of standing in your divinity keeps coming up. I'm just feeling like someone is really, this has to do with your heart. Maybe you have gotten away from God because you felt like the promise wasn't going to happen. Maybe you felt like you heard wrong. But you've been doing some kind of work within your heart space that's putting you back in a place where you are beginning to plan again. You're beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're feeling more powerful. You're standing up. Perhaps you got a message from someone, or you watched a reading, or you saw something on TV or billboard, or some signs or synchronicity or something that changed your heart. You were open to receiving the message regardless of who or what the message came through. 8 of Coins, yeah. And you've been working. You've been working on your skills. You kept going. You didn't allow it to deter you very long. You may have been stuck, for a little while because your heart was hurt because your ego was hurt. Let's just be honest. And so, now you're getting back into the swing of things. Father of Knives, you made a head over heart decision that you were going to take your power back. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to live in your truth. And it doesn't matter who believes you, who doesn't, who goes along with you, who doesn't, because you know that the work that you're doing is important. Judgment, you waking some people up too with your words. There had to be some kind of work done on your mental space as well, on your mouth. You had to learn how to speak to yourself and to speak to others in a way of power rather than in a way of being a victim. It's like God had to send an angel down to reach down and grab you. This came out in the last reading that some of y'all had to be literally picked up. You may have been on the brink of death, not necessarily a physical death, but maybe a spiritual death, maybe a mental death. Maybe you felt like you were losing your mind. And some kind of message was sent to you. Some kind of message came through, and it gave you your power back. It gave you your strength back. It gave you a will to live. And you started doing the work again. You may be into divination. You may be a tarot reader. You may read shells. You may read smoke. You may read coffee. You may be a medium, a psychic. You might speak to the dead. You may be a guide for the dead. And maybe that's the word that was spoken over you, and it's something that you felt or something that you've known, and you've been afraid. You've been afraid to delve into that, and so that's what had you stuck. You were stuck between making the decision to take action and to do the work that you were being called to do, or go a different route, which didn't have anything to do with your true path, and be unhappy. And you chose your happiness. What's this summer? Hold on. So what fell on the floor was Ace of Coins. Like I was saying, in the summer. In the summer, somebody gonna start seeing and receiving the promises. There's definitely a new beginning coming of stability. There's some kind of divine gift that's going to be given to someone. The Ace of Coins for me in this deck is always about God literally handing over something just for you. Nine of Baskets, yeah. There's going to be travel. There's going to be opportunities for business. And I said this, that if you're an entrepreneur, this is a time when you're going to see some kind of growth in your business. It may entail traveling. It may entail partnership. But you're going to be standing on your own. You're going to be thriving. You're going to be prospering. And it's going to put you in a space that you're able to look at yourself and love what you see. You're no longer feeling rejection because you're not rejecting yourself. You've done some inner work. I feel like also you had to take a hard look at yourself as well, because you were trying to understand and figure out why things were stagnant, why things weren't happening for you. And you had to do some self-reflection. You had to take accountability and really look at where you played a part in why things were not going the way that you desired them to go. Some of it was mental. Some of it was spiritual. I feel like there was at times a lack of faith. You just didn't see. You didn't see physically anything taking place. And you had to go back and remind yourself that you carry God within. That you have the ability to make everything happen that you want. You can be successful. You can have luxury, whatever luxury looks like for you. And you don't have to limit yourself because of the promise. Three of Coins. Yeah. There's definitely some kind of partnership coming. Some kind of collaboration. And I feel like also this is also symbolic of you working with God again. And then the Five of Knives. Yeah, there was a lot of internal conflict, going on. You may have been in a partnership with someone when it came to business, or you may have attempted to get into some kind of partnerships and they weren't working out. There was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of competition and, a lot of pissing contests. That's what I'm hearing. People trying to prove who's better. And it made you question yourself. What's wrong with me? Why is it that these things are not working out when I know that this is a great business idea, when I know this is a great business move, when I know that this is something that is supposed to thrive and it's supposed to work out and it's going to be helpful? Well, maybe it's because you needed to get your masculine and feminine in balance, and maybe you just weren't supposed to work with those people. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they were intimidated by you. And so rather than being able to, admit that or come to terms with it, they just created a lot of unnecessary tension, a lot of problems, and you don't have to have that. One more for the summer, Holy Spirit. Also, I feel like if this is something that you are experiencing right now in some kind of ship that you may be in, whatever the ship may be, by the summer, that will be over. That's too many. By the summer, that will be over. It's either going to work itself out and y'all are going to be able to work together, or you're going to go your separate ways. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be go your separate ways. 10 of baskets. Yeah, because you're going to choose your happiness. There may be other opportunities that come to you instead. This may be causing you to have a lot of conflicts at home as well. And you're going to choose your family over whatever this situation is. If this is a situation where... I'm not going to go there. This conflict is causing a problem in the home in some kind of shape, form, or fashion. And I feel by the summer, it will be over. Whatever the conflict is, whomever you are having conflict with. I'm feeling it's more about business, but it could be something else too. Sage. Be devoted and committed. So when you were a child, you may have been brought up in the church. That may be the foundation, the basis of how you came into spirituality. Personal experience with people I know and with myself. Religion led me to spirituality. I never agreed with religion. There are a lot of things about the Bible that I don't agree with. I don't think are true. I think that when it was rewritten, there was a lot of shit added that wasn't there. And there was definitely a lot of things removed. If you know about that, you know about that. But I feel like you need to get back to a place in your faith like you had when you were a child. This 3 of Knives, you've experienced a lot of deep hurt. There's been a lot of emotional, I'm hearing turmoil. There's been a lot of emotional breaking. You may have experienced a lot of heartache and a lot of pain, disappointment, abuse, emotional, mental, when you were a child and your faith was all you had to hold on to. But as you got older, you may have gotten away from that because things were not working out the way that you wanted them to. And so I feel like God is calling you to get back to the faith you had as a child. Be devoted and committed to what you know, what you feel in your spirit. There's a lot of truths that are coming to the forefront. You may have been experiencing a lot of recollection of painful things and things that you may not have even thought about for years, toward the ending before Pluto got out of Capricorn. And so there is revelation in the chaos. I feel like you're being called to get back to your childlike faith. Eight of baskets. Yeah. You're being called to walk away from the pain, the disappointment, the misunderstanding of yourself and others, and come back into a time of devotion. That ninth basket, that ninth cup, that is your faith. Come back to your faith. And you don't have to be religious to have faith, to believe in God, to believe in the promise. 3 of Wands. Yeah, because your future depends on it. You're walking out of this hurt, this disappointment, this pain, these disasters, and you're going towards a future that you designed. This is a future that you've been planning, that you've been wanting for a long time, probably since childhood. It's more like a dream that you've had, and you had so much faith in this. And, adulting, life, growing up, our path is not a linear thing. It's not straight, right? You're going to have detours. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have people, places, things that get in the way, because those are the places, spaces, people, things that are causing you to grow, so that when you reach the destination, when you reach the dream, you're capable of receiving it and keeping it. You can hold on to it. And I feel like someone is being called to come back to their faith, because now it's time to walk away from this painful life that you've had and come towards this ninth cup, come towards this wish fulfillment. This is something that you have wanted for a while. It may or it may not involve traveling. You may be doing it with friends. There may be a group of you, that have some kind of business together. Or maybe you have, a few friends that are also entrepreneurs. And so you're able to live life together, enjoy and happiness. But definitely, you're being called to walk away from what hurts, so that you can go towards what you've been building, what you've been creating. Anything else for this sage? Well, spirit, be devoted and committed. Yeah. 7 of coins. Y'all know that's my finish what you started card. Get back to your faith, so that you can get away from all this hurt, disappointment, lack, stress. You see the truth now, and it's okay. Heal through it, so that you can go towards the future you've been dreaming of all your life. That's what I'm hearing. 9 of Wands. You are covered. You are divinely protected. Spirit got your back. Your angels got your back. Your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, whomever you trust with your life, they have your back. Desire. Number 8, as we are in the year of 8. Sacred lust, number 26, which is also 8. Miracles. Number 42, which is 6. So healing, balance, divine gifts. The sacred lust is about standing in your feminine sexual power, your sacred sexual power. Not confining yourself to what the world says sexy is, but whatever you define sexy as being for yourself. So there's a lot of wish fulfillment that's about to take place, definitely by the summer. But you could start to see things, miracles taking place up from now up until that time. Use this full moon, goggle with full moon in Leo, and then take the parts that apply to you. What is going to be helpful for you? What's going to be useful for you in order for you to be able to receive something that you've been desiring all your life? The miracles are all around you. And then storms, Oya. So Mama Oya is the protector of the marketplace. She protects business. She also is the storm. Someone may be going through some storms right now, but you're going to get through it. It's not going to be easy, but you are going to get through it. You have divine protection. Her card number is 13. 13 is the number of the divine feminine. Breaks down to a 4, stability. Holding on. Saving up. Let's just get one from the Raise Your Vibration. One card, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. And look at these rainbows. Change your mind to change your life. Keep your vibration as high as you can. But there are some beautiful opportunities being drawn to you because your faith is allowing you to receive. Raise your vibration is a mantra that caused me to light up. Raise your frequency. Raise your vibration. Speak affirmations over yourself daily. Affirmations of love. Affirmations of positivity. Talk to you nice. Love on yourself. Do things for you that give you joy and make you happy. And again, if someone comes to you with a divine healing message, your spirit will let you know if it's a message that's divine or not. Because our spirit gives us a reaction to certain people, certain places. You ever went somewhere and as soon as you stepped over the threshold, you didn't feel right? It's that kind of thing. So if someone comes to you, or if you see a message, or if you hear something on television or whatever, regardless of who or what the messenger is, if the message resonates, it resonates, and don't ignore it. Because that might very well be the beginning of your awakening. the beginning of you receiving what it is that you desire, what you've been calling into yourself. This is really great. I love y'all. If this resonated for you in any way, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, if you like any part of this, please thumbs up the video. Thank you for all of the subscribers. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Share the video. Leave me some comments. Let me know, if this sits well with you, if you feel this in any kind of way. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.